Hey there. So today I'm going to be making a recipe I found on a blog called Food, Faith, and Fitness. And it's called Paleo Orange Chicken, and it was really good, but I had to make some changes because that's what I do. The first change that I made is I'm doing a lot more of it because I need leftovers in my family. You know, you go through all this work making this extravagant dish, and I want the payoff of not having to cook again the next night. I'm making a lot more sauce to make sure everything's coated really well. I'm also using chicken thighs instead of chicken breast because I think it's more flavorful and you can't really overcook it, which is nice when you're doing these big batches, and also when you're cooking with a toddler and running around you. Sometimes you're tending to your toddler and what's on the stove gets kind of forgotten about. So I feel like chicken thighs are a little bit more forgiving. I also tweaked the sauce in the dish, admittedly by accident. I made it the first time as is and kind of thought about the changes that I wanted to make. The sauce was not one of them, but I misread teaspoons and tablespoons on one ingredient, and I ended up liking it better. So I added more rice vinegar. I liked it because the sauce wasn't as sweet, so that was kind of a welcome change. So I also added jicama to the dish. I experimented with some different veggies and felt like this was the best addition because it didn't conflict with the other flavors, and it added a really nice textural element to the dish. You get a really nice crunch with it. And I don't know if it's because of the way it was prepared, you know, it looks like little mini French fries or what, but my toddler loved it. He ate it raw while I was prepping it. He ate it in the dish. Whatever, you know, parenting win, more veggies. I changed the oils. The original recipe just called for avocado oil, and I used sesame oil in a few different spots just for that hint of sesame, toasted sesame underneath, which is great in any Asian dish in my opinion. And then I also used vegetable oil to fry the chicken in because it's cheaper and I was doing more of it. So any way to save some money. And you know, vegetable oil is fine on Whole30, which is when I originally tried this dish. So that was kind of a no-brainer for me. But I do want to also mention about Whole30. This is a great dish to add into your rotation, so you're not just eating chicken and broccoli, which I know a lot of people do, and they get bored and then they fall off the wagon. I think you're kind of setting yourself up for failure if you don't experiment on Whole30. You got to see the possibilities of, you know, branching out and trying new things, trying new ingredients you've never heard of, like tapioca starch will be your new best friend. And this is a great dish to spice up Whole30 if you live a paleo lifestyle, or if you eat whatever the heck you want, but you want maybe just a slightly healthier option. This is a great fit. It's also kid friendly. My kid loved it. So yeah, it works for everyone in my opinion, and I hope you like it.